Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Me kyllä mennään kohta sisälle. Mennään mitä?
Ehkä tää on joku
Ei.
쌤 멋있어.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, look at those fresh faces.
You look fancy.
How did you sleep?
Pretty good, actually.
Pretty good, actually.
You're looking good today.
Getting there. Yeah.
So
this-
much.
So we're at the museum today. What I really want us to focus on is doing like a good compare and contrastion of looking at like Finland and Korean history. Finland gained its independence in 1917, overcoming 600 years of adversity, being sandwiched in between Swedish Empire and the Russian Empire.
비슷한 면이 진짜 많은 것 같아요. 그래서 핀란드 사람들도 한국에 올 때 되게 뭔가 친근한 느낌이 드는 것 같아요.
This is important. This is when Korea was under
Different.
Japan's control, yeah. They say here is the loss of national sovereignty for 6 years.
So this was when we were under Russian
That's true. That is true.
power.
The loss of capital of Seoul.
Oh, Koreans were forced to adopt Japanese names.
Okay.
Yep. They
Classes
forced
in the Korean language and the Korean history were suspended.
sort of what
Yeah.
what Russia tried to do
Yeah.
and did later off like with Estonia.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's
probably, like,
And what would have happened to us if we wouldn't have
True. Yeah, exactly.
gained our independence?
I think this was even more extreme than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is really
after
making
the-
me think because, like, even though we're reading about Korean like history, since it's genuinely surprisingly similar to like Finland's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's making me think about like my own ancestry and
Yeah.
stuff.
그때 러시아도 사실 핀란드어를 쓰지 말라고 아예 러시아어를 강제로 바뀌려고 했고 핀란드인들도 되게 목숨을 걸고 싸워가지고 이제 핀란드의 언어를 더 지킬 수 있었던 거죠. 근데 이제 한국이랑 사실 진짜 비슷한 면이 많죠.
Okay. Take a seat. Scoot in there. This is a really good video. This is the Declaration of Independence that
Yeah,
was
the independence movement. That was
shows the
that's what
firm
really-
will of the Yosan people for their independence and self-determination and self-respect.
Yeah,
it
this is
was
not-
it was issued in 1919. Finland's Declaration of Independence was in 1917. It's very
Right,
close
yeah, it's
together.
very close.
Just recognize the numbers.
What I want you to do now is you saw that they were reading from it and there was some highlighted text. I want you to read the highlighted text. And I want you to pretend like you're in the park and you find that inner freedom voice in you and you read from the Declaration of Independence.
I'll try.
Yeah.
We hereby declare that Korea is an independent state and that Koreans are self-governing people, so that our descendants may forever enjoy their rights to live as an autonomous people.
This is the will of heaven and the spirit of our time, and it springs from the rights all humans deserve. Nothing in the world shall stand in the way of our independence.
Today, our 20 million people have steeled themselves in their resolve. The conscience of mankind and of our time fortifies. Therefore, we can defeat the mightiest foe if we take a stand and fight, and we can bring anything into being if we take the time to effect our will.
This is why we are taking a stand. Our conscience and truth are with us. Our beginning is our success. We are simply marching toward that bright light that becomes ahead of us.
Everyone, down to the last of us, shall represent the voice of our people's rightful will.
근데 우리도 사실 독립선언서를 제대로 내 목소리로 읽어본 적은 없었던 것 같은데.
맞아요, 맞아요.
Outstanding. Never take freedom for granted. Korea then became a country in 1945. Long time to sit on that feeling of freedom. All right, let's go.
There's so much here. But I guess this is from the rebuilding.
우와. 이때부터 어마어마한 발전을 하죠.
1945, Seoul became the capital of Korea.
"35 years of colonial oppression. Imagine. Think about the people that were like born in 1910s, who were like
Yeah.
children during the colonial oppression, and like being like having lived their like whole life, like 35 years of being like under colonial oppression. Like imagine how it felt for them. I feel like I could spend hours and hours here just by like looking at stuff and admiring everything and like learning about new stuff.
To read everything here, you have to spend the whole day.
Well, I mean, there's like
Can you
different
tell us more
dynasties.
about the Chosun government? Which one are the Bagang?
Tri-Center Urban Development.
Similar adversity also, I feel like. And you can also see the effects of it, like when you just walk around. So, like what with the flags everywhere, and I feel like having more adversity and having the adversity be even more recent, we can see notice it just everywhere, and how people show their national pride more. here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now I'm starting to like understand better that now when we return outside, like the attitude of people and the like the city structure in the sense that how
The flow of life.
yeah the flow of life exactly exactly.
A lot of countries and like for a long time, and yeah, and like also like the kind of like the on and off between like a long time of struggle and then a little bit of hope and then struggle and then a little bit of hope and then
Sure,
like finally gaining the independence for like. I'm not surprised at all anymore about like how fast Korea has developed, because like having like the independence, like I would feel very like determined to like make it the best place to live as possible, and I would like I would not like do it like slowly, you know. I would like
Right?
I would have so much energy like.
아니 아까 엘라는 왜 우리 한국 사람들 진짜 막 빨리빨리 정신이라고 얘기하는 그리고 또 아주 해석을 기가 막히게
그러니까.
해주시니까
오히려 그 빨리빨리 이었던 어떤 그 성향이 되게 우리나라를 그래도 지금까지 이렇게 빠르게 성장시키는데
원동력이 되었다. 진짜 세계 전무후무하죠.
진짜 빠르게 그렇지. 예.